Raul, is it you?
Yes.
Yes, Raul.
Why we begin so late? That's interesting for me.
Yeah, did you wait long?
For 10 minutes.
Yeah, 40 minutes. Okay. Is it 13 minutes? Okay, we will finish a bit late. Uh, I didn't have dinner, so I just tried to eat something now. That's why I'm a bit late. Okay.
There are no problem.
Is there what?
It's not problem.
Okay, Raul, thank you. Because somehow I was busy and I couldn't eat dinner, so I just tried to eat something, and now I'm back. Okay, Raul, let's start then. Okay, good. So, İlknur, Raul, Ibrahim, Adilhan. İlknur, are you here?
Yes.
Good. So, guys, last time, as you know, we just started this S1 2016. Okay. And as you know, we did a few questions, and let's try to finish this paper today. And let's say if we have time. If we cannot finish, then we will finish tomorrow, next time. So we stopped here, I think. Okay. So that is the last question we did. It was about, what is it? How many factors of 5,400 are perfect squares? Ilknur, do you remember this question?
Yes.
So actually, later I noticed that we made one small mistake. Now looking at this, can you see the mistake? What did we miss here? How many factors of 5,400, right, are perfect squares? It says as a question. And okay, as you see here, 4, 9, 25, 36, 100, 225, 900. These are the factors of this number. And these are the perfect squares, right? Because each factor here is perfect square. Well, but we just missed something here. What is that? Can you see the first number? Just a minute. I'm trying to. Okay. All right. Ilknur, no answer. Raul, Ibrahim, no answer. As you see here, we just missed one thing because we know that every number has trivial factors. That is one and itself, right? Here we did not include one. One is also a factor of this number, right? Actually, we should start here with one. Okay. At that time, how many here? We have 1, 4, 9, 25, 36, 100, 225, and 900. The answer is not 7. The answer is, it is 8. So it has 8 perfect squares, actually 8 factors. Those are perfect squares.
Hello.
Okay. Huh?
Hello.
Hi, Celine.
I'm sorry for being late. I saw today it's Wednesday.
Okay. Actually, all right, no problem. I was also a bit late. We have just started, Celine. That's the first question. We were discussing the question that we did the last time. Okay. And we just missed one here. That's why I'm just correcting that mistake. And if you remember, that's the last question we did in the last class. How many factors of 5,400 are perfect squares? So it has not 7, 8, because also we need to include 1. And also 1 is a factor of this number. Okay, so let's move to the next question. So here it is 8. But guys, here I'm just using my, what is it, tablet. So I don't know how can I write this. So every time I need to, when I move to the next slide, I need to delete. Okay, let's continue. Next question. Raul, can you read the question?
Teacher, why me every time? I don't want because I don't know why.
Not every time. Sometimes Selin is reading, sometimes Ilknur, Adilhan. Now
Can
it's
I
your
I know
turn.
because, but I never like to read. I don't know why.
Okay, so what do you like to do, Raul? Do you like solving problems?
No, only think,
Only
think
think.
and give answer or give a question.
Okay, can you think about this question and tell me the answer?
Okay, 1 minute.
1 minute. You have 1 minute. Selin, I'm sure that you can solve this problem with guesswork, and your guesswork sometimes so powerful. What is your brain saying to you, Selin? Tell me.
I think it's 11.
That's a correct answer, Selin.
Really?
Yeah, that's real.
Hmm.
Did you really guess?
Yes.
Yeah, it is 11. But now Raul is thinking, and he's going to explain why is it 11, why it is 11. He has 30 more seconds.
I
Ilknur,
don't
are you
know.
here?
Now I think only.
Yes, I'm here.
Ilknur, what do you think? Could you solve this problem, this question? I mean, what is the rule
No,
here?
I
Can you
can't.
see the rule or pattern?
No, I can't. I can't see the pattern.
Okay. It's a little bit challenging question, but if you are like Selin, by just guessing, you can get the right answer, 11, without, how to say, making any effort. So here, if you look at the first one, for example, what's going on here? The first one is 2 times 5, it is 10. 10 plus what number is 12? It is 2. So 2, I can write it as like this, 1 times 2. So the answer is 12. And how about the second one? The second one is 3 times 9. 3 times 9. And 27. 27 plus what number is 33? That is 6. So 6, I can write it as 2 times 3. So the answer is 33. And the next one, 4 times 3 plus 12. 12 plus what number is 24? That is 12, right? So 12, I can write it as 3 times 4 equals 24. And next one, it is 5 times 9 plus, and 45. 45 plus what number? 65. That is 4 times 5. That is 65. Now, Ilknur, can you see the pattern here?
Yes.
What is it? Can you tell me the rule here? That if I just
Can I?
write here any number A plus B, what is it?
Multiply A and B plus um B multiply B plus 1.
B minus 1 times B, right?
Yes.
B times, or actually B, anyway, let's say B, because the smallest number I need to write first. Okay, let me erase this. So I need to write here B minus 1 times B. Or even I can write like this. I think I can simplify this. B is a common factor. So here we have B times A plus B minus 1. Okay, that's the rule here. just the second number times the sum of the two numbers minus 1. Right, as see here, for example, anyway, if you write the last one at the time here, we have 6 times a plus next one will be, what is it? It is one less, so it is 5 times 6. That's equal to 96. If you solve this question, 6 times a is equal to 96 minus 30. It is 66. So as Miss Salen said, the answer is 11. Okay, Selen, is that clear?
Yes. If I would think carefully, then I've got this answer with brain.
Yeah, but Selen, this is a little bit difficult question, and not difficult, but this operation stuff. If you don't see the pattern, we cannot answer the question. The first time when I look at the question, idea didn't come. I tried a lot, and after that, we discovered some other students, and somebody told me this idea, and then after that, we could solve this problem. Anyway, let's move to the next question if everything is clear. Uh, how should the pattern appear when the transparent sheet is folded along the dotted line? Ignore Raul, Selin, Adilhan. Guys, can you have a look and leave your answer to the chat box? Let's see who can uh, get or who can tell me the correct answer. Itnur, are you sure? Selin, is your answer C?
Yes.
Did you guess or did you really think?
I mean, it's logical.
How about
Yes, I thought
gentlemen,
about
Raul
it.
and Adilhan?
No idea.
No idea. Okay, Raul, we will wait. Maybe one day you will start having some new ideas and you will start studying and try to learn something. But just sitting there, I don't know what are you learning here. Anyway, Ilknur, you change your mind.
Yes.
Okay, as Salin's guess Shin is again telling the correct answer. It is C, right? Why is it so? As you see here in the picture, we are just reflecting, right? We are just folding the paper. That means that it's a reflection about the dashed line or dot line here. So to do this one, if you look at this, for example, here, right? If it reflects about the line, it will be here. And how about this dot? It will be somewhere here. Now, to get the reflection of this line, I need to join these two lines, right? And also these two lines, right? I need to join them. Okay. And after that, this will be reflected here. And this will be reflected here. If you join them, it will be this line. And this will be reflected into here. This will be reflected into here. So it just join them. So the answer is C. And if you just put your ruler, of course, if it's on the paper, for example, let's say paper base, and you are allowed to bring your ruler and the protractor or something, when you just put your ruler, you can see exactly, because reflection means the distances must be the same, right? The distance between this point and this point to the line, it must be symmetric. And also this must be symmetric. Also this must be symmetric. Okay. All right, let's continue. Next question. Selin, can you read the question?
Yes. There are 11 regions in the diagram on the right. Each region is to be painted with one color. What is the least number of colors needed to paint all the regions so that any two adjacent regions do not share the same color?
Usually we need this idea to color the maps, right? If you look at the world map, for example, and the countries are colored by with different colors. But of course, some countries, they can have the same color. But under one condition, what is it? They should not share the same, I mean, they should not share their borders, right? So at the time, we can use the same color for the countries. Maybe Australia and Azerbaijan, they may have the same color. We are, because we don't get confused when you look at these countries. They are very, very far from each other. So here is the kind of map. Let's say suppose that we are map. But here our job is we want to use the minimum number of different colors, right, to paint this map. So the question is, what is the least number of colors needed to paint all the regions so that any two adjacent regions means sharing the border, do not share the same color.
Can we have 2 minutes?
Okay, Selen, I was going to ask you what's your guess. Okay, you can think this time. Okay, let's say 1 minute and 35 seconds, and after that, we will discuss it together. Adilhan, do you have any answer?
No.
Ilknur, how about you?
No.
Raul?
No. No answer.
Yeah, I would get surprised if you say yes, Raul. Because I never received any correct answer from you, I think, until now. Also, Adilhan, sometimes once a year, maybe once in 6 months, he answers. Anyway, guys, I hope you are enjoying your time and keep enjoying. All right. So what we have to do here is, I think we need to start coloring this thing from the innermost region that has more borders or the most number of borders to other regions. What is it? It is the middle part. So the middle part, suppose that now let me just number our colors. Yellow, for example, let's say it is number 1. Blue, it is number 2. White, number 3. And green, number 4. And purple, let's say it is number 5. And orange, number 6. And blah, blah, blah. We have a lot of different colors here. And here, suppose that actually these colors are very expensive. So I try to use the minimum, not amount, actually, the more different colors you use, let's say it costs more. Okay, and so we are going to minimize our cost. Anyway, you can just make a story here. Now if I start from the middle, suppose that here, let me just use red, and this one I use color 1 here. Okay, that's yellow. And after that, upper one, let me just start from here. I cannot use one here. I should use something different. Let's say this number 2. So now to the right, actually here I need to use 3 here. So 1, 2, 3 already used. Now after 3, as you see here, it's border to 1 and 3, but not 2. So I can use 2 here, right? It's not, it doesn't actually share any border with the region 2. Now how about here? I can write here 3. But the last one, I can 1, 2, 3. It is border to 1. It is border to 2 and 3. I cannot use 1 or 2 or 3, right? I have no choice here. The only choice is I need to use new color here. So let's say here we have 4. And now if 4, 2, I can use 3 here. 2, 3, I can use 1 here. 3, 2, I can use, for example, 4 here. 2, 3, again, I can use 1 here. 4, 3, I can use 2 here. So minimum how many? Actually, 3 will not be enough. As you see, actually, we can use minimum 4 different colors to shade, what is it? To color all of these regions. Okay, Selin, is it clear? Did you understand everything?
Yes.
Very good. Good. Let's continue. I will delete and move to the next question. İlknur, read the question, please.
AB, AC, and BC are the diameters of three circles
Diameters.
shown. Diameters of three circles shown on the diagram. Given that AB, BC is a ratio. No, how do you read it?
Given that the ratio of AB to BC is equal to 3 to 2.
What percentage of the largest circle is unshaded?
Very easy question. What you have to know here is just number 1, we know how to find the area of the circle. That's equal to pi r squared, right? And let me just explain. After that, you will try to answer this question. As you see here, we can see 3 different circles, right? And I can just name this circle. Let's say the biggest one is A1, the second biggest one is A2, and the third one is A3, right? What is the question here? The question is, what percentage of the largest circle is unshaded? So what is the total area of the unshaded region? That is A2 plus A3, right? As see here, the area of A2, the area of A3 together, those parts are not shaded. And it says that what percentage of the largest circle is unshaded. That means that we need to calculate this one. Here we have A2 plus A3 over A1, right? It's A2, A3 over A1 times 100%. They're asking this because A2, A3, that's actually the part or the region inside A1 that is not shaded, simply unshaded. So what percent of the largest circle is unshaded? So we should divide this by the whole area. And since it says percentage, we should multiply this by 100%. Okay, so you have 2 minutes. Try this. It's not so, not difficult question. Just you're going to use one simple area formula. And after that, simplify your answer. Let's see what we get. Selin, why is it so? Why B? Tell me.
I don't know.
Did you ever solve similar question before, Selin?
I think yes, but it was a bit different. But I got not the right answer, so.
But how did he get actually this B? Are you really guessing or?
I'm guessing. Is my answer correct or what?
Yes, your answer is correct.
Really?
Yeah, last time also I asked this question to somebody else, okay, and he told me that once actually he told me that they saw similar question like this, a big circle, and inside the big circle we have 2 smaller circles, and they need to find the ratio of their, let's say, areas, and it is something like this.
But firstly, when I just saw, like, when you showed the question, I just realized that there are just two circles, and then the one is small and the second is bigger, and I saw that that's 52, so that can't be 50%.
Okay. Good. All right, let's see. Let's wait for Ilknur and others, okay? After 1 more minute left. After that, we will discuss about the solution. I forgot. Sugar? Okay. Ilknur, are you solving or thinking?
I'm thinking.
No, no, you don't have to think. You just find A2. You know how to find A2? AB is a diameter, right? Here it says that AB to BC, right? It is 3/2. Right? So here, if I just write here, for example, AB to BC is 3/2. What does it mean? It means that AB, if AB is 3, let's say X, then BC should be 2X. If AB is equal to 3X, BC is equal to 2X, then what is AC? Then AC is equal to 3X plus 2X, that's equal to 5X. What are these? AB is the diameter of the second biggest circle, and BC is the diameter of the smallest circle, and AC is the diameter of the biggest circle, right? And from here, just we need to find their area. What is A2? If you find A2, A2 is equal to pi times r squared. What is r squared? Diameter over 2 squared, right? So anyway, let's start with A2. What is A2? A2 is this one. So that's equal to 3/2x squared. And how about A1 or A3? A3 is equal to pi times 2x, right? Diameter is 2x over 2. It gives us radius squared. And how about A1? A1 is pi times diameter is 5x divided by 2 to get the radius and square this. So we should just add them and simplify this. So from here, A2 plus A3, what is it? So pi times 9/4x squared plus pi times just x squared over, and how about A1? That is pi times 25/4 times x squared, right? As I say here, every term has pi. I can cancel pi, right? Because I just divide numerator and denominator by pi. And also every term has x squared. I can divide numerator and denominator by pi, because we know that in a fraction, if you multiply numerator and denominator by the same number, the value of the fraction remains unchanged. It does not change. It just produces an equivalent fraction. So also I can cancel out these x squares. So what is left here? Multiply numerator and denominator by 4. 4 times 9/4, that's equal to 9. 4 times 1, that's equal to 4, over 4 times 25/4, that's equal to 25. Now we have to express as a percentage, so I will multiply it by 100%, which is equal to 9 plus 4 is 13. 100 over 25 is 4. 4 times 13 is 52%. So as Princess Selin said, the answer is 52. Imagine, Selin, on exam day, actually your guess work machine works like this accurately, you will get the gold medal. Hopefully.
Yeah, but there are no choices. That makes my guess wild guess. Wrong.
Good. Yeah, that's why, Alan, they ask only 15 questions, for this 15 questions, for each question, how many points is given? It is 2 points, right? And we have we have 10 more questions. For each question there, it is 4 points. So to pass to the next level, actually, you need to solve at least 50% of the questions, at least. At least usually at 60%, because you need to be at the top 40%. That means that you need to solve at least 60% of the questions. Just answering the first 15 questions, that is not enough. You need to solve some questions from 16 to 25. Anyway, guys, let's move. Ilknur, is everything all right? Clear? Do you have any questions?
No, I don't have any questions.
Raul, you don't like reading, you don't like solving the problem, you like only thinking. How about asking a question? Do you like asking questions?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay, think about this. I think you like thinking. Think, do you
Okay.
like asking a question or you don't like it? Ask yourself, ask your brain. Let's see how it answers. Okay, guys, here every time I have to delete because I forgot, actually, I forgot my Wacom tablet's pen at university, so I'm just using my tablet today. That's why I had to delete what I have written here. Celine, read this question for us and explain to us, okay? Very easy question. I'm sure you can solve this question correctly.
What is the largest number of statements below that can be true at the same time? Anthony is a lawyer. Anthony is an unlucky man. Anthony is a lucky man, but he is not a lawyer. If Anthony is a lawyer, then he is not a lucky man. Um, if Anthony is lawyer, then he is a lucky man. I think that hello, we can
Yeah, we have internet connection problems, Celine. Somehow
hello.
you're disconnected. Huh?
Can someone hear me?
Yeah, I think your internet connection is getting worse. Anyway, Celine, try again. Try one more time.
Hearing a bit.
Okay. So here, Ibrahim Iskander is joining. It says, what is the largest number of statements below that can be true at the same time, right? So largest number means maximum. How many statements can be true at the same time? So it says maximum, not minimum. Anthony is a lawyer. And Anthony is an unlucky man. Number one, actually, Ilton, what do you think? This the first two statements. Can they be true at the same time?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes, they can be.
because they are not dependent on each other. A person can be a lawyer at the same time. He can be an unlucky man. And it says Anthony is a lucky man, but he is not a lawyer. So that means that actually here, among these three sentences, right, the statements, actually two of them can be true. For example, this one can be true, this can be true. Okay, then it can be false, the third one. And number four, if Anthony is a lawyer, that means that we are talking about the first statement, then he is not a lucky man. And also it does not contradict the second statement, right? He is not a lucky man. We are not saying unlucky, but he's not a lucky man. So now also this can be true at the same time. But these two also, they cannot be true at the same time, but one of them can be true here. So maximum how many? Here we have 1, 2, 3. So maximum 3 statements can be true at the same time, right? So answer is 3.
Hello, Mr. Kazim. Now I can hear you. And also, my guess was correct. I said 3 at the
3.
start.
Okay. Yeah, your internet was lagging. So after that, I could not hear you. That's why I continued reading for you. Okay, good. All right, I think it's not difficult
I was
question.
reading and I said the answer, but no.
Salim, what did you say? Okay.
I said the answer at the start, but no one could hear me. And now you are lagging a bit.
Me?
Yeah.
Really? Ignore? How is my Voice quality. Do you hear me well, or also is
Yes, I
not?
can hear you well.
Okay, Selin, I think you have internet
I
connection
think it's
problem.
my, yes, maybe.
Adilhan, do you hear me well?
Yes, no.
Good. Then Selin has a problem. Okay, Selin, I think yes. So technology. What can we say? Sometimes, guys. Now you should try this. Okay, everybody. I will give you 1.5 minutes, maybe 2 minutes. It says 4 circles are drawn on a flat surface. What is the greatest number? Greatest number means what is the maximum number of regions that can be formed on the surface? And before ignore Stalin, I think Raul, if you remember, we did some similar question, right? Like on a flat surface, how about if you draw a circle and a triangle? And how about a flat circle, the circle and a rhombus, and the circle and the rectangle, for example, a circle and any quadrilateral. But here the question is, how about if we draw 4 circles? What is the greatest number of regions that can be formed on the surface? Okay, time starts. Now you have 1 minute and the 48 seconds. Celine, try to do this on a paper, okay? Don't guess. Oh, tell me the truth. Are you really solving this question?
Yes.
How? Did you draw circles?
What?
Did you draw 4 circles?
No. I only describe this.
What? I mean, you're trying to solve this mentally without drawing anything on the paper?
Can you say the correct answer?
Correct answer is 14.
How? I got 12. But
But
how you drew
also,
this?
did you actually count the region outside the circles?
No, I drew like this. Can I show just 1, 2, 3, 4, and I counted.
Yeah, very good. But you should draw a bit nicely. The last one. Like, for example, look here, the first one is this one. Okay, let me draw a bit bigger. Okay. All right. All right. 1 and 2. Okay. 2 and 3, right? And 4. Can I draw like this?
No.
It's also circle actually, but I just trying to.
I think it depends on how a person draws a circle.
No, here this one two circles, and this one is third one. Okay, and another one. Let me just draw only with pen. Okay, here another one is I can draw this circle, right? Okay, now if you count this cell in here, how many? Let me just start from this one. This is one. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And this one is 13. And the outside the region is 14.
But if we don't count like this, I mean, the outside is not. But for example, if we draw like this, I will show right now. If we draw like this, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, what? I'm a bit confused. But if we draw like this, they didn't say, I mean, draw them together or something.
But Sally, here it says the question is asking the greatest number of regions, right, that can be formed. So we need to do it in such a way that we can create more and more regions.
Oh,
right? If you draw,
okay.
for example, if I ask minimum, what is the minimum? At the time, minimum is like this, right? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Minimum. Okay, so it's when you say maximum, we should draw in such a way that we try to make them cross each other more and more. So usually two circles, when they create more regions, if they intersect each other at two different points. So that's why actually I'm trying to, as you see here, look, if you look at the circles, if you just pick any two circles, they are crossing each other at two different points. At that time, they can make more regions. And also, Selene, one important point is also we should consider outside. Also, it's another region, right? And region, it doesn't have maybe boundary, but also it's a region. And students usually they make a mistake here. Okay, they just count inside the circle and they just choose 13. No, 13 is not the correct answer. Also outside we have one more region, so we have 14 regions. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Raul, is that understood?
Yes.
Good. Let's solve one more question. Let's see who can solve this question correctly. Okay. How many triangles are there in the diagram below? Selin, just tell me, how are you going to count this? Just tell me your method first, then start counting.
Can I just show? I mean,
No, just tell me. No, how are you going to count? Can you just tell me your method?
Can I say it? Can I say it?
This
yes,
and also like this and
I'm going to count the squares, then I'm going to multiply the number by 2.
Okay, now what do you get?
$16, but I'm not sure if that's correct.
No, that's why I'm asking, because Helen, if you do not use the right method, you cannot answer the question. Usually in Sasmo, every year they ask one similar question. Find the number of squares, find the number of rectangles. And if it is square, it is easy, actually the easiest one. If it is rectangle or triangle, that is harder one. Because square is also a rectangle, and also we may have different. Anyway, here the method is here, Silent. Can you just count like this? Triangles which has only one part, and triangles which has two parts, and triangles that has 3 parts,
26.
and 4 parts, and 5 parts, and 6 parts. I don't have, we have any triangle. For example, how many triangles has one part here? It is 16, right? As you see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And also down part, it is 8. So it is 16. So now how about the triangles which has two parts, right? If you look at this one is 1, and this one is 2, this one is 3. And also this one is 4, this one is 5, this one is 6. And vertically, this one is 7, this one is 8, this one is 9, this one is 10. How many? Here we have 10. Okay. So now, how about 3 parts? If you look at this, we don't have any triangle that has 3 parts. But how about 4 parts? Can you see any triangle that has 4 parts?
No.
No. How about this one? Look, let me show you one. How about this one?
Yes, I can see it.
And how many such triangle do we have? Also from the top, right? If you look at this one, it is another one. 2. Can you see another one? How about this one? Right? And also here we have another one here. Here we have 1, 2. And this one is 1. And this one is 2. So how many? Here we have 4. So altogether we have 30. Okay, Salin.
Yes. I think that's more logical questions than mathematical.
Yeah, most of the questions here are logical questions.
Lesson finished.
Are you tired?
No, I'm just hungry.
Okay, then. And here, as you know, after question 15, the 16 telling there are no any options. We have to understand and solve them. Okay. And next time, let's say we are going to solve this. We have only 3 weeks left, and try to practice some questions. Even solve questions, you need to sit and try to solve them. Okay, Selin, enjoy your dinner. İlknur, Raul, and Adilhan is not here. Enjoy your holiday. Have a nice weekend. I will see you next Monday. Okay, see you. Bye bye.
Goodbye.